here with Chef O. Gonna be, we're right around the corner from Valentine's Day, so we're gonna hit you with a nice, just-in-time Valentine shrimp pasta with pappardelle pasta, sun-dried tomatoes, a few veggies, and we'll hit it with a little bit of Marsala wine. So something easy and something that you can put together and you don't have to worry about it. And that's one thing checked off of your list. All you gotta worry about is the experience and the reaction of what's gonna happen when you finish this masterpiece. All right, you're back here with Chef O, and we're getting ready to peel some shrimp or prawns. These here are another size of prawns. These here are 7/8. If you know what that is, the numbers that you see on the bag, that's the amount of pounds of shrimp per pound. So the smaller the number, the bigger the shrimp. The last segment we had were 2 3s, so imagine how big those were. You gotta catch that one. Those were some monsters. These here were shrimp compared to those. So we're gonna go ahead and clean them. I just take and cut them. This is a real thick shell, so scissors work best. Down to the tail. You don't want to go too further past the tail. Cut them straight down the back of the spine. And then we go ahead and peel. Get right down to where that tail is kind of thick. Just pull it off. And also, clean the gut out of it. And also, you can take these shells, save them for later, give them a quick rinse, save them for later. You can make you some shrimp stock. Make them gumbo, ramen, anything using seafood. You can put it up, save it for later. When you're sick, add a little lemongrass to it. Hey, work for me. So also, we go a little deeper, inspect the prawn, make sure it's all clean, and we're gonna butterfly it a little bit. Come from the heel of the knife, all the way through, till it hits the tip. Nice butterfly. Again, inspect. Come from the heel of your knife, all the way through. Now too, if you're not more experienced and you don't feel comfortable holding it in your hand, get to the edge of the board, do the same process where your fingers are above the knife blade and you just come through and there you go. Inspect, and we give them a quick rinse. And let's set these shells aside and we're gonna season them up. All right, we're back. We're gonna assemble this pasta together. The shrimp that we marinated earlier, the rosemary, and marinate for about 15, 20 minutes. You don't need much longer than that. We have chopped shallots, chopped garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, secret weapon, dried shrimp. Yep, this is crushed up dried shrimp. Gives it a nice seafood shrimpy flavor. Heavy whipping cream, all purpose. Some lemon, And here I have just a little bit of herbs. You don't have to if you're not familiar with it. That's a little rosemary and parsley. You can go how heavy you want, say a tablespoon of each, you'll be fine. These are little sweet peppers I picked up at Walmart, red and yellow, or red and orange. These here are not like bell peppers. They got a little nice sweet taste, so we don't want to cook them too long. Then I separated the green onions. These are the bottoms, the whites, and these are the tops of the green. The green is gonna go in at the last minute. Also with the fresh herbs. So we're gonna go ahead with our avocado oil into the pan. Oh, you hear it? Good. Pan is nice and hot. Test it again. Testing. So, lay our shrimp on in there. Rosemary in there. Let it all drop in there. Everybody get in. I like laying them on the side. And all we're gonna do is do a quick sear. Get a little flavor off of them. I know you might be thinking I overcrowded the pot. This pan is very, very hot. Oh, you gotta smell that. You want to get a nice sear. That rosemary around in there. See? What you looking for? Nice little crust on them. I'll let it go a little longer. Let them release some of this juice in the pan. Then we're gonna take a little bit of a Marsala wine, or you can have a white wine, or a little sweet wine. Marsala gives a good flavor. You can also use it with chicken. Go ahead and flip. About 3 minutes on one side. These are some big ones. We're not cooking them all the way. Just getting a little sear on the outside. We're gonna add them back to the sauce later. Yeah, the pan got right now. Go ahead and start taking them out. You don't have to worry about them being done. Still have some little gray into there. It's okay. So once you got your onions and garlic, sweat it down, we're gonna hit it with some Marsala. Me, I'm a little heavy-handed. You know, it's Valentine's Day. You know, what the hell? You know, so that's about a cup of that. See what happens, have fun. While we let that reduce, we're gonna be getting some smoked Gouda, crisp are gonna be accompanied with this. You wanna see, you don't have to flambe it. Marsala is a sweet wine, beautiful aroma, with fresh herbs and garlic and butter and tomatoes and can't go wrong. Also, I have a little vegetable stock that I keep on hand, just in case that the pasta needs a little more liquid. But you want this to reduce by half. Any liquid that you put in there first, I advise you to reduce it by half. I have it on a medium-high heat. At this point, you can see we're getting reduced down. So now I'm gonna add a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. Let's see, half a cup, sorry. And a quarter of a cup of crushed tomatoes. A teaspoon of crushed up dried shrimp. We'll circle back to that for flavor later on. Once they get you going, get back up to temperature. I like to let that sun-dried tomatoes bloom a little bit, mixed with the Marsala. See, it still has a thick consistency. Stick to the pasta. Add my peppers. And my last of the green onions, the white. We're gonna give it a little season with my all-purpose seasoning. Give it a little toss. We're gonna give it a little taste. It's too hot to put on my hand, so. Oh yeah. At this stage, I think we can go for a little bit more dried shrimp. Say another half a teaspoon. And let's add some vegetable stock. And we're gonna add 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream. Now we let that simmer and come back up. Let's give it a taste now and adjust the seasoning. For my taste, so we gotta hit it with a little bit more all-purpose. Say about a teaspoon. And I'll take wheel of lemon, squeeze it, Float it off in there. Like the ends, you know, people like to get rid of the ends. Some of the best parts you use for your pasta, and just to lightly scent it, add lemon all the way through it. So this is pappardelle pasta. I cooked it al dente. It'll have a thin strip where it's still kind of raw in the middle. So it's cooked, but it is not all the way cooked. And then once it gets in the sauce, it starts absorbing more. Pasta loves to keep absorbing. Like me, I love absorbing a lot of information on different things. This is coming along nice. Shrimp, they're ready to jump in. Look, they smell it. They're ready. See here we're looking at? Reducing nicely. Now at this stage, it's probably like 7-8 minutes in. I'm at half of my herbs in there. Half of my fresh herbs. The rest is gonna be for later on, right at the end, when the pasta is inside. And the shrimp. Right now I'm just trying to build flavors. Squeeze your lemon, release the oils from the skin in there. Don't forget your lemons in there neither. That's one bite still, one sour bite. You can always add a little more lemon at the end or give it to the customer or however much you like. But I just want a little scent in there, building flavor. See, it's getting reducing real nice. So now I'm gonna add my pasta and let that start absorbing. Reduce my heat. And this is about a pound of pasta. I don't like my pasta too saucy. Gets on my shirt. I like it where it's just creamy enough, where it'll hold the texture, hold form. But once you get all of these nice and wet, as I say, lotioned up, sauced up, start placing our shrimp back in. Add another layer of the flavor back into the pasta. See that juice right there? When the shrimp been resting. Oh, no, wait. Slow. No. So like we're doing now, the heat, shrimp are heating up, and not gonna take that long to finish cooking. Remember, we already cooked them like 3/4 of the way, so now we're just getting the internal temp up. Seafood cooks very quick. Now I'm gonna finish with my green onion. And the rest of my herbs. Man, we're just making a mess.
Oh, I ain't worried about the mess. I just see your back. In the camera.
Yeah, because I put my secret in there. Whisper to the pasta. Tell them you better lock up. Don't embarrass me on these streets.
That shit was good too.
At this point, stirring all my shrimp up in the sauce like soldiers. Cut my fire off. Okay, it's time to plate.
Woo!
Five shrimp. We're gonna do a little garnish. Little lemon, rosemary. Do a little red onion, let's bring onion, some bell pepper. All right, the pasta's over there resting. The shrimp is almost finished. Right now, we're gonna whip up a quick little Gouda toast. I have a little oil mixed with some of my all-purpose seasoning and some of that goat sauce that I had from that other video. You have to go check it out. Take down a little melted butter, and we're gonna paint this is about 3 3¼ cups of oil, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose seasoning, and 1 tablespoon of my goat sauce. Paint it on there and give everybody a flip. Everybody a flip. Flavor all the way through. I cut them thin because I want them kind of crispy. Then I have 1/4 cup of shredded smoked Gouda. I'm gonna put the bread in first, get it started. Want to go into a 400 degrees oven?